You must have seen that one dude who enters a room and everybody looks at him. Everyone turns their head around to look at that one guy. How does this happen? He hasn't done anything special. People might not even know his name, but they will still look at him, right? You must have felt this. And you can feel the energy change in a room as soon as some people enter. Some people will enter and you will feel, okay, now I'm more energetic. Some people will enter and you will be annoyed for no reason, absolutely no reason, but you will still be annoyed. Everyone will be annoyed. Everyone like, why is this guy here? This is energy exchange. This is aura. This is presence. And you need to learn this. This is a skill. This is not something which you are born with. You need to learn this. This is a whole skill which can be mastered. And you can master it when you control your own energy and nerve force. So we are going to talk about this. Since the dawn of human time, there have been some leaders who didn't possess anything special. They were not the greatest warriors. They were not tall, handsome, strong, because in 2025, most people will tell you that if you want that presence and that aura and respect, you need to have a good physicality. To be honest, that's a lie. Napoleon was 5'6", 5'7", and he commanded armies. He could lead people to straight up suicide and people would still listen and they will agree to him very happily, right? People would love him and respect him. Alexander the Great was also 5'7". There were many leaders who were also fat. They were not the best warriors. They were not tall, handsome, or very, very strong. No. And there were strong men. They were extremely strong and well-built men who listened to them. So how does this happen? So physicality is not the thing. There's something different. And this is aura. This is presence. You can feel. You can feel it in real time. When you talk to someone, when you shake someone's hand, you can feel, how is this guy? Right? You can feel something about him that, okay, this guy is different. I can meet people and I can immediately tell this guy is going to achieve things. This is aura, this is presence. You can also do it. So my name is Yash, the owner of the Elise Group, which is my private community inside of which I teach individuals how to scale businesses beyond 6 figures and how to build a solid brand on the internet. But this video is going to be a little bit different. This is not about business. This is about you as a whole, because if you are not good, then you cannot scale good businesses. You need to have that presence, that energy to achieve exceptional things. You need to radiate out energy to force the universe to reward you with things which you want. Now, how to actually harness the energy from the ether? So what is the ether? Ether is the world which is all around you. The whole air around you, the whole energy around you is ether. We all know that energy is everywhere, right? Every single thing is vibrating at a particular frequency. Everything has energy. Even air has some energy. The particles which you're breathing has some energy. Now I'll tell you how to absorb the energy from this ether. The first thing which you need to learn, this is a secret which I'm revealing. Most people will never tell you, and you can implement this right away and you will feel that Yash is saying the truth. So first thing is you need to learn how to breathe properly. There are ways to breathe which can change your whole energy level. You need to find how you breathe when you're tired. After a workout, after running, how do you breathe? Just imagine it. We all have it different. I cannot tell you how to do it because we all have different breathing patterns. You need to identify how you breathe when you're tired. So when you identify it, you need to try to implement it right now as you're sitting idle. You need to do this even when you're not doing anything. You need to breathe like that and you will see you'll immediately become more energetic because your blood is now flowing at a faster rate, your heart is beating faster, and you're harnessing more energy out of the ether. Now you will feel more energetic and you will have this more different kind of nerve force. There's a force inside of our body, inside of our nervous system. That is called a nerve force. You can project it out. And you can only project it out through action, right? But you will only take action when you have enough energy. So first of all, fix your breathing pattern. Second thing is, you can invoke emotions by breathing. So many people think when they're angry, they start breathing differently. When they're happy, they start breathing differently. This is a fact, right? When you're angry, you breathe differently. When you're happy, you breathe differently. When you're excited, you breathe differently. You don't need to be happy to breathe like that. You need to breathe like that to be happy. It's like that. So if you want to become angry right now, just try to breathe as if you're angry. Just imagine how do you breathe when you're angry and just do it. Within 30 seconds, you'll be angry for no reason. You will feel more angry. You will feel more energetic. And if you want to be happy, just breathe in a calm manner, right? How you breathe when you're happy. And you'll feel more happy. You can change emotions by changing your body. By changing your facial expressions and breathing patterns, you can change emotions and you can invoke emotions in other people as well. So when you're feeling happy, other people around you can actually sense it. When someone is sad, you can sense it. When someone is angry, you can sense it. No one needs to tell you that I am angry. You can just see that, okay, this dude is angry. So you can invoke emotions in other people by changing your emotions. Here's a secret. Now, second thing which you need to learn is the power of imagination. But before we continue forward, let me tell you that there are a lot of topics which I need to cover, right? There's more to this energy topic which I cannot reveal on YouTube, so you need to join my private Telegram channel. YouTube is not a safe platform. I can get banned anytime, something can happen. So what you need to do is you need to join my free Telegram channel, link is in the description. And I keep on dropping daily voice notes and messages which are going to change your entire life. Now, second thing which you need to learn is imagination. The power of imagination. I always say that imagination is the key to magic. It's the first step to magic. It's the beginning of magic, right? So once you learn how to imagine correctly, you can absorb people's energy. So when you're sitting and you're breathing, like I told you, you're breathing in a manner that is making you more energetic. You need to also imagine that you're absorbing people's energy. You need to imagine that you're getting energy from the sky, getting energy from the air, getting energy from people around you. Imagine it in real time coming towards you. Imagine it, see it in your mind as you're sitting there, and you will feel the change immediately. If you don't believe in me, if this looks like woo woo rah rah kind of shit, you can just try it. People at the top know about this. You can read some books about nerve force, and I will not name any special person or any particular book, but you can research about this. And this is a fact which they are trying to hide from you. So once you learn how to imagine correctly, you can achieve things, you can imagine things, and you can just feel it. Now the third point is that people can actually sense your competence, the kind of person you are. If you're just lazy, lethargic, if you wake up late, if you don't do things, if you promise that you're going to do something and you don't do it, people can sense it. You don't need to tell people, you don't need to lie. You can lie to people and people will still sense it, right? There are some people who just say that they do things, but it looks like they don't do shit. You can sense it. And there's someone who just enters and you're like, man, this man is different. So people can actually sense competence. If you're a competent man who is constantly working, who is always taking action, who is never wasting time, who is always doing brave things, people will sense it. So these are three main things which you need to learn. Breathing is extremely important. You can change emotions, you can get more energetic, you can absorb people's energy. Second thing is imagination. Once you imagine that you're getting more energy, you'll be more energetic. If you imagine that you're achieving things, you will achieve things. If you imagine that every single thing is coming to you, it will come. And you can try this in real time. You'll feel it. Your body will change immediately. You can invoke emotions in other people. You can absorb energy. You can radiate out energy. You can use this energy to take relentless action and become a better person. So physicality is one of the things, but it is not necessary, right? People say that you need to be big, tall, and strong. Of course, it's good. If you can be big, tall, and strong, it's healthy, perfect. You can fight, perfect. But it's not necessary to absorb people's energy. To become a leader, being extremely tall, handsome, good looking is not important, right? It is a different thing. It is a different factor which is important, but not this much important to become a great leader. This is the thing. So another thing which you need to do is you need to subscribe my channel, because no one else in the entire internet is giving you this information. On the entire internet, you will never find any other guru providing you this kind of truth, this kind of information about brand, business, identity, right, oration, and energy. No one else is giving you this sauce. So just subscribe to your channel and leave a like.